Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Taurus Tech Talk. Today, we're very excited to bring you our third and final battle of dad jokes with sales folks. So far, for those of you that have not watched or listened, it's been myself and Mr. Christopher Evans, long-term employee, over 10 years. And we are tied 1-1. The rules are, there are no rules. $20. Carnal knowledge of a lady this time.
Let me ask you a question just to start. Before we start.
Go ahead.
Have you ever just wondered what it felt like to be Tom Brady and wake up on like Super Bowl Sunday and get ready to be ready for the Super Bowl? Have you ever wondered what that like thought process or feeling would be?
You're describing every other Friday to me.
Well, so it sounds like it's every other Friday for you, but for me, it's today.
Oh, okay.
So
you're saying
this
old,
is it. Like
although
Tom Brady,
slow and dangerous behind the wheel, you're still going to be a great dad jokes.
Tom Brady, you have Giselle. It's nothing like today. This is the dad joke championship of the world.
I do like that you brought up that he has Giselle. That's a big deal.
Well, I mean,
listen, I want you to make sure that you stay close to the microphone, because if you don't, then people won't get to hear how hard you laugh.
Okay. Let me just make sure it stays really close.
So this has nothing to do with technology today. Sometimes we just like to have fun, and we want other people to have fun and maybe smile for a little bit. So that's what our goal is today. We're going to go to 10, the first one to 10, and then our fantastic marketing guru, Tom, is going to make sure that everyone following along will hear those dings and see those numbers up at the top corners of the screen. So Chris won the first battle, which was circa 2019. Yeah, pre-COVID.
That long ago?
Yeah, dude.
Man, there's so many dad jokes just regarding COVID. So
I know.
There's some new material to be had.
Hopefully you didn't put any of those in here.
Might have one or two.
I won the second one, which was our Halloween edition, which I'm very proud of, because we dressed up as the Tiger King. Sorry, I was close.
We didn't even dress up today. We don't have a theme today.
Well, I mean, then maybe you got a surprise if you win.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
All right, so since I won last time, you get to go first. We're going to go ahead and kick things off. Let's see what you got.
Well, this is really an easy start.
Okay.
Really an easy start.
All right.
What do you call a man with a rubber toe?
What?
Roberto.
Yeah, that's one.
Well, I mean, I had to go there first.
That's one.
Had to.
So I want you to imagine for a second, if you walk into a bar and there was an extremely long line of people just waiting there to take a swing at you.
Sounds horrible.
That's the punchline. Oh, okay.
Crickets?
1-0.
Crickets.
The punchline, get it? You know, there's a long line of people.
I get it. I do get it.
Did you get it from the get-go and you just made me feel stupid?
Not 100% for sure on that.
Okay. Whatever. Meanie.
Well,
This game is going to go a lot faster than I anticipated.
Well, I just didn't get it. I'm sorry.
That was my first one.
Well, you're in for a long day then.
Okay.
You know, I actually had a job before working for Taurus.
Yeah?
Yeah. I used to run a dating service for chickens.
Yeah.
But then I was struggling to make hens meet.
That was actually on my list, so it's not as funny.
Dang.
I've already read it.
I thought that was a really good one. Okay.
You know me. You know I have kids, right?
Oh, yeah.
Spends a tremendous amount of time, money, and effort childproofing the house.
Mm-hmm.
The kids still get in.
That's
1-1.
That's a really good one. That's a really good one. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go on the whole kids are inside.
Okay.
We've been in quarantine. We've had this whole COVID thing.
Oh, man.
So ever since we started quarantining, I've only been telling inside jokes.
You're not going to get a point for me out of that. It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
When we were on our way back from lunch, I was just beside myself. We stopped, and I needed to get some air in the tires. It's $1.50. It used to be free. Do you know why it costs $1.50 now?
Mm-mm.
Inflation.
Dang it. That was funny. All right. That was pretty good. It's pretty good. So another thing that I tried to do during COVID, because I thought this was a good, kind of keep our distance thing.
Yeah.
I tried to start a professional hide and seek team.
Okay.
And it didn't work out. Turns out all the good players are really hard to find.
Yeah, you're striking out. Just imagine. X.
Okay.
This is it's more of like a trivia question than anything.
Okay.
It's going to test your pop culture.
All right.
So what concert costs just 45 cents to go to?
Really, really disappointed right now.
50 cents featuring Nickelback.
Yeah, I know. It was one of my top 5, and I was
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I'm only not
I hope
laughing.
everybody laughed. Because
it's really good.
Good.
It's a really
it's
good
good.
one.
I'm putting an X next to that one.
You're only not getting a laugh. It's because I'm.
I haven't even
because of my
gone to page
disappointment.
2.
Well, I'm also really disappointed right now. So, stuck inside still on the COVID theme here.
Yeah.
Has not been working out. It's maybe the last COVID theme. But, worked with the kids, building things, playing games in the house,
You're building things? Is that the joke?
No, hadn't even got to the joke yet. That is part of the joke.
Okay.
But I built a model of Mount Everest, and my son, of all things, asked me if it was to scale. I said, no, it's to look at.
That's good. That's a good one.
Okay, at least is that? I think it's at
That's
least
a good one. That's a good one.
I know.
Eating dinner last night. Came up with this one.
Oh, all right.
What do you call mac and cheese? It gets all up in your face. Too close for comfort food. Okay. Yeah. Woo! Sorry for living.
Yeah, that was okay.
I'm gonna go into page 2.
All right.
I don't have front and backs like you,
Well, I'm gonna go to one that
or a pink highlighter. Use a red pen, man.
I've got multiple. I got a pen. I got a highlighter.
You also have one of our Taurus Tech pens. Look at that. It's got a ruler on it and a friggin' level.
Absolutely swag. All right, so I'm gonna stick with COVID theme one more time.
Okay.
Okay. Some of us tried to clean out some things. Maybe sell some things. What do we not really need? Well, I actually, which a lot of people might not know this. I don't even think you know this. I have a DeLorean.
Really?
Yeah, but I was looking to sell it. It's in good shape, good mileage. It's only driven from time to time.
What a laugh.
I'm about to laugh at myself for that one.
I know. You were about to break.
God, that was good.
You get negative points if you
God, that
laugh
was
at
a good
yourself
one.
from here on out. You heard
Okay,
that.
well, I was on the verge right there.
This is a science question.
Okay.
Or I don't know, maybe horticulturists or an arborist would know this.
Okay.
How many apples grow on a tree?
Well, all of them.
Your turn. That's the answer. You said the answer.
Sorry, I knew that one.
Okay.
That's a little cheating. Sorry. Well, I don't know if I should tell my boss this, but I've also had a job interview recently.
What?
Yeah, you'll never believe what they asked me. They asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You know what I said?
What?
I said, I think we'll still be using mirrors in 5 years.
Okay.
Look at
Well
lose the headphones? Is that 2
It's
points?
still just it's. I give him 1.5 points.
God. That's... Okay. Well.
Remember I told you last night I couldn't get very much sleep. I woke up. I don't know that it's necessarily a nightmare, so to speak, but the dream that I had, I weighed less than 1,000th of a gram, and I was like, "OMG." Yes.
I get it.
Oh
my goodness.
I don't know what the score is. I know I got 3 points because I'm doing little check marks.
I'm not keeping score. I just
It's just up to Tom to tally us?
Yeah, we're just going to play, and what Tom comes up with, all right?
Okay. First to 10, and Tom will cut us off.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I do feel like... So my wife reads a lot more than me.
Yeah, I know. She spoils shows and movies for all of us.
Well, she reads a lot. She's smart.
I love you, Beth.
She's smart. She's trying to get me to read more. She's giving me a few books.
Probably a challenge.
You really need to read these. So I started reading this one, and it was an anti-gravity book, and I can't put it down. I think I heard the crickets. They were so loud.
I can hear them outside, too. I keep up with news events all the time. Yeah, this day and age, crazy.
Do you believe it?
World news.
But do you still believe it?
Well, I mean, subjectively.
Fair enough.
You are fake news.
Sir. Fair enough.
So world news. A cheese factory exploded in France.
Whoa.
Yeah. Debris is everywhere.
I love cheese.
Debris is everywhere.
Like the debris cheese?
It doesn't work if I got to explain it.
No, I got it.
No.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
I did the whole news story thing. Everything.
I appreciate the build-up. The build-up's pretty much half the battle. I mean, I was really excited to hear about Apple might start selling its own cars. But then I heard they wouldn't support Windows.
That's probably true.
I heard a smirk. Like, it was like an X, but it was a smirk in there.
Why did the old man fall in the well?
Don't know.
Because he couldn't see that well.
That was a try hard. Did not laugh.
I don't even know. Just like cancellation points. I don't know.
No, that's the point.
Okay.
So one thing, that's kind of weird, but I knock on the refrigerator door a lot before opening it.
Why?
Just in case there's a salad dressing.
Oh, good move. Could be blue cheese or debris. Okay,
Definitely that was debris.
I didn't mean to snort.
It's okay. The debris is going to get you.
I tell you how I got really angry at Mark the other day. He was stealing all my dictionaries. I was like, Mark, my words.
I feel like you're really winning now.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
God. Well, did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change color?
No.
He had a reptile dysfunction.
Okay, I'm over it. Oof.
Dang.
Earlier you're talking about a dating service. I'm also starting a dating service.
Yeah.
But it's going to be in Germany. It's specifically in Prague. It's going to be called Checkmate. That was next. This is what it's like.
Is that it?
Yep,
okay.
That's it.
Okay, I just didn't know.
That's it.
I don't know.
I think it was about the
it's getting
delivery.
real around here.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how much you love your history. Okay.
Passionate about it.
So if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring?
I don't know.
Pilgrims.
Oh, that's good. That's good, man. That's a point. That's
There
a
we
point.
go. Well, it wasn't exactly a laugh, but I think I'll take it. I mean,
I was just when you brought up pilgrims, I was just reminiscing about this beautiful herb garden when I was growing up. It was good times. I knew it wasn't going to be a show stealer because times is spelled the same way as times, and THYMBS is different. So X on that.
maybe if they do like closed captioning,
Close.
on the and
Thank
it
you.
shows the spelling.
Yes, let's do closed
I think-
captioning on all of it.
I think everybody would still be laughing.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
You could see me as a gardener.
Well, did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
No.
It's fine. He woke up.
What? What'd you say? It's fine. What?
Did you hear about the kidnapping at school?
Oh, it's fine. He woke up. Okay. Well, you weren't talking close enough to the microphone. I'll blame
Woke
yourself.
up. He woke up. Sounds like my kid. Evidently, she naps through most of her classes.
That was sad. I'm going to tell you another sad one, and then
Okay.
we'll move on from the sad ones.
All right.
The last thing that my grandpa said to me before he kicked the bucket, do you know what it was? Any guesses?
I'm not sure if I should laugh at this.
Grandson, watch how far I can kick this bucket.
Solid.
I think that's a...
I mean,
I'm going to count it as a point. I kind of
think
almost
so.
messed
I mean,
it up.
you-
Almost messed it up.
You definitely made sad into glad.
I mean, he probably kicked the bucket a long ways.
Have a good
It wasn't from COVID.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Well,
It was a marathonist.
okay. Let me see here. I mean, do you know why eggs don't tell jokes?
Why?
It's because they'd crack each other up.
I'm pretty sure that was on our last one.
Oh,
Did you hear the rumor about
slept
butter?
since then.
I'm not going to spread it.
Okay.
Golly.
Okay, it's getting intense around here.
It is.
But
Pretty
this,
sure.
this is a solid one. This is
Okay.
solid.
You go.
So my wife, half of this is like half true. So my wife recently had her 40th birthday party.
Yes.
So part of that birthday party,
She still looks 27.
glad you think that.
I just hope she's watching.
She won't have watched this far. It's okay.
She's like, yeah, there were 17 minutes in and it began to bore me.
Yeah. Well, part of that was, I had to go to the liquor store.
Mhm. Yeah.
So had some stuff for the party. I go to pay, and they asked for my ID.
Yeah.
Okay. Started to get my wallet out. My Blockbuster card fell out, and the cashier said, "Never mind, you're good."
Oh, man. Burn. Kind of hurtful more than it is funny.
That was funny.
I got my haircut because you and I are about to go on the best trip ever.
Speaking of, we need to have a podcast for that
Just for that?
afterwards.
Okay, we'll tease it. That way nobody knows what we're talking about.
Okay.
And we'll have a different show afterwards.
Okay, fair enough.
So I got my haircut.
All right.
I was in there. Guy says to me, sitting in the booth next to me, he says, hey, do you know how a man on the moon gets his haircut? I said, no. He said, he clips it.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Okay.
So another one of my hobbies, boring. Started a sailboat building business.
Seriously,
In my attic.
you building again. You've said that twice on the cast already.
Sometimes things change.
Okay.
Sometimes things
Out
change.
of wood or aluminium or is it?
just sailboat materials?
Okay.
sailboat
just
materials.
regular
Yeah.
materials. Very
Yeah.
expensive these days.
Yeah. And then, it was in my attic.
Okay.
Sales are going through the roof.
I think that's like a early 2000s dad joke when dad jokes were just being referred to as dad jokes. Yeah, I saw you put an X. Maybe you cross it out.
I don't think I have any
just
checks
some
anymore.
white
I don't. I haven't been keeping up, but I don't know that I have any points right now.
My wife said to me, she says, "You're so immature." I was like, "Well, why don't you get on my treehouse?"
Okay. I love the good treehouse.
I do have a treehouse. It's not so much that it's a joke as it's true.
Okay. Well, what do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts?
What?
A barbecue.
So it was about your delivery in the queue part. That was good. That was good.
Okay. That's my first check.
Okay, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I haven't been
5,
keeping
6,
up.
7, 8.
I know you're winning.
Ooh,
You're winning.
It's gonna come down to it. Why is it a bad idea to iron a 4-leaf clover?
Iron a 4-leaf clover.
You don't really want to press your luck.
No whammies. No whammies. It's a good try.
Thank you.
After an unsuccessful harvest, why did the farmer decide to try a career in music?
Why?
Because he had a ton of sick beats.
My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick.
That's the biggest laugh yet.
I get to see your kids laughing at that one. So I told you about my dad. Told you about his job. He was a traffic cop, amongst other things. And people were accusing him of stealing on his job, and I didn't want to believe it, but when I got home, all the signs were there.
I get it. And there's only one reason that I'm not laughing. I don't know if I...
Because you know my dad didn't work as a traffic cop?
No, because I have can I tell a side story really quick?
Of course.
Okay, so in college...
You stole signs. Everyone stole signs in college.
There was 4 guys. Those 4 guys, we lived together 3 years after the dorms, okay?
Okay.
And our sophomore year in this house, one of the guys really collected street
So you graduated
signs.
college in 4 years. Freaking bragger.
Horrible decision. But long story short, we had a very large collection of signs, whether gathered legally or illegally. We had a large collection
Allegedly.
of signs. Allegedly. One morning, it was the day after we had a gathering at our house amongst friends. And I lived on the second story of our house, and there was an entrance on the second floor. Knock on the door at like 8 or 8:30, which is way too early. Open the door, and it's a cop. Well, cop says, "Hey, one of y'all drive the car, whatever kind of car it was." I'm like, "Oh, it's my roommate downstairs." He said, "Well, it's been broken into, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Okay, well, come on in, and, I'll take you downstairs, and we can talk to him." This cop looked at me, took one step inside, looks at all the signs, the street signs and stolen signs in our apartment. And he looked at me, he goes, "I'll meet you outside downstairs." So anyway, there's a lot of truth to to your story. Anyway, that's the end of the story, but that cop was like, "You know what? I'll just go back outside right now."
Yeah, I think the moral of that lesson is never call the cops when you have
We didn't call him. He just showed up.
stolen contrabands on your own
It
apartment.
was too early.
FBI, open up!
Is it your turn?
Yeah, did you hear the one about the roof?
Is it on fire?
Never mind, it's over your head.
Epic burn.
Oh, man. Burn, roof, fire.
So this is another trivia style question. What rock group has 4 men and none of them sing?
No idea.
Mount Rushmore.
That was like a half laugh, but it wasn't as funny as I first originally thought.
I don't know.
Okay, I laughed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, it's coming down to it, folks.
I don't have any idea how many I have.
I think we can go ahead and say that I'm winning at this point.
I think so. I definitely think so.
Maybe that's something we got to do. I didn't tell you, but after this, it's going to be like a tournament after that.
A tournament?
The tournament with the rest of the salespeople. Because it can't just, Are you now he's look at him, man. He's so competitive.
I was like, do I want to save any other good ones that I've got?
Non-competitive person I know.
Well, do you know why spiders are so smart?
Why?
Because they can find everything on the web.
I've basically coined every Spider-Man joke.
Basically another X.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
Because it only had 2 tires.
It was too tired.
Oh, there you go. I don't think that was really.
Now he's going to just be mean.
No, I was trying to answer the question.
I'm going to do another bicycle joke after this.
Are you?
Just to keep it going.
All right. Well, I'm going to go. Wasn't sure. Okay. So it's a Goodwill the other day. Which is, I don't know. If most of you have all been to Goodwill. It's a secondhand store. You go and sell your things to them or give them away, and then they can come back and buy them, right?
Yeah.
So they're like reused.
They're
not all brand new. So this one guy was walking around. The problem was he only had one hand. I had to go up to him and say, "Hey, I don't think they have what you're looking for here, sir."
Ah, got it. It's secondhand.
Yeah, that one wasn't funny.
I mean, it was.
It wasn't.
Maybe it takes somebody more intellectual than me. I don't want to brag.
Okay.
Or anything. But I was the high school Fannin County 89
The Warrior?
chess champion.
Oh, I thought we
Watch
were going to
yourself.
the Warrior.
And I finally defeated the local chess champion in less than 5 moves.
Really?
Yeah. It's a good thing those karate lessons paid off.
Okay. Okay. That was good.
I've only got one more joke.
Well, I think you've already won.
Why don't you tell one more and I'll tell one more, and then we'll let who the most tally marks win. I'm pretty sure I've already won.
Winner.
I think you've already won. I don't think it's even close.
I got one more on my paper. Can't just
Well,
your best one.
I'm sad about all of them now.
This is for the championship.
This is for the championship. Well, where do you learn to make a banana split?
Where?
Sunday school.
Church joke. It's good.
No, it had nothing to do with church. It was about an ice cream sundae. No wonder none of my jokes are going to work with this guy.
See, that's what made me laugh. No, you didn't hear it correctly.
So what you're saying is the delivery is the problem now?
I don't think it's necessarily the problem. I love the way you delivered that. No, you didn't hear it right. Nothing to do with Sunday school. All right. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? Attire.
Like his clothes. And one
And also
missing
a tire.
that's missing because one has
Yes.
3 and one has 2.
In a Sunday school.
Man, that is really funny.
With the bananas. Okay. All right. Tell one more. Let's do one more.
I don't know that I have a good one that's good to end on here. Well, okay. This one might not be horrible since I'm pretty much conceding victory here. So this is kind of the end of me.
Championship.
Did you know your pupils are the last part to stop working when you die?
No, I did not know that.
They dilate.
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
That's like extra credit when you already when it's already over.
It's a grading you on a curve. Thanks everybody for joining us on this edition of Taurus Tech Talk, which we didn't talk any technical. We just had a lot of fun, and we hopefully made you smile a little bit too. So stay tuned for more episodes. If you'd like to hear any specific content other than a couple of funny guys telling dad jokes, please email us at info@taurustechinc.com. Y'all have a great day.